Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent bringing you episode 13 of Let's Blindly Play Loren, the Amazon Princess. Lucky episode 13, I know it's going to be a good one. We are at camp and have all types of characters to talk to. Looks like we've almost filled out the roster. There may be one or two characters remaining. Let's go down the line. We haven't talked to Dora much yet. Another shooter! That new elf, he shoots a bow too. A crossbow, I believe. Yeah, it's still all about accuracy. Though I know a bow is totally more difficult than his fancy machine. I wonder, he'd probably disagree. Of course he'd disagree. He thinks he's the best at everything, but I'll show him. I'm totally a better shot. Friendly? I think he'd love a legitimate competition. He's trying to find them in everything anyway. And it's about time he lost. Dora stretched her bowstring with a devious smile. Dora again. Oh, hi again. Okay. Polymesho? Why were you exiled from the council? You know very well why. I spoke truths that the council did not want to hear. It's as it sounds, unfortunately. But what does that mean? Do you lose your title of Archwizard? The Wizards Guild is still in deliberation on that matter. For once, I am glad that politics are quite slow. You may tell your princess that she doesn't need to worry about my ejection from the council. It should in no way hinder how I will be of service to her. Why are you so against Chambera's help? Her only way of helping us is to make us instruments of her dark magic. I will allow no such thing. Why is dark magic bad? It is evil. It is the forbidden art of the dead, which is the magic that the Death Knights enabled when they reigned. The gods saw those beings as evil, worth destroying, and so must we all. Anyone who practices this magic is a traitor to the gods themselves. I think I want to be forceful here, for once. Let's try forceful. Please, don't force your beliefs onto me. I will judge people myself. It is not an opinion, it is a fact. Dark magic is evil. But why? Both Chambera and the demons are selfish creatures, using dark magic at the expense of others to serve only themselves. She wasn't hurting one in the forest by herself. She just wanted to live in peace. She's an outlaw, a wanted woman. She's running from her punishment. I'm sure all criminals would prefer their crimes be ignored to live in peace. But that is not the way the world works. Saren gave up on the conversation, as I would. What is your relationship with Amukiki? It is not a close one. He is well known amongst the most people of the Empire. However, he and I had brokered a deal regarding the Ember Blade. However, as you may now realize, the arrangement has not gone according to plan. He is not the sword bearer. I was not expecting him to continue his allegiance to the sword after it rejected him. That is his own doing. His combat record is unmatched, so he's a valuable ally, and the princess should be flattered to receive such an oath. Saren chewed his lips, seeming to be the only person who wished Amukiki had stayed in Grimoire. You mentioned the Old War. Allow me a guess. You do not know of it. No, sir. It was a military campaign similar to the one we are forging now. When I was a younger man, there were not as much tension between the Empire and the Elves as there is now. We were able to come together more easily, which is why I'm sure Faust is trying to keep us at war with each other. It's in his interests that we be divided. I was not the Archwizard at that time, nor was I one of the few that battled. We lost many wizards in the Old War. Was it a tough battle? I cannot begin to describe its difficulty or the costs that had to be paid to win it. You make it sound like this war on Everburn will be impossible. We know more about warfare now, and most importantly, we know a lot more about Faust. In the Old War, Faust was a much stronger foe, so he is making up for his lack of power with allies. We must crush all that support him. That is our best chance. And Ashtran, you said you knew him from the war. He was a spirited lad. A young recruit who signed up for the war as soon as he was old enough. Friendship was about the only thing that got us through the war. It kept us in our minds and gave us hope for the future. Doesn't seem like you stayed in contact with them. No. Times changed. We were moved to different parts of the world. Events occurred. Sometimes that is how it must be. Doesn't have to. Perhaps not. You are knowledgeable about the old age. Yes. Could you tell me more about it? I could. Will you? The old wizard sighed. Very well, where should I start? The old age is the era when our world was ruled by the Death Knights. It was a world of anarchy, lawlessness, and general chaos. It was also the world of the dead. Immortal and undead creatures roamed freely. Creatures of life, such as ourselves, were killed, or more accurately, converted. How did that happen? Was there a different world before the old age? The gods did create a world much like the one we see today, but with barbaric cultures that only barely resemble our own. Some say that a god of the realm of Inferno decided to wage war against the gods of Elysium. I do not believe this. Knowing what I do about the realms of our existence, I believe there was a fault in the realms of the dead that allowed them to escape into ours. Because the civilizations were primitive in that time, they stood no chance against such dark magic. And that is why the gods created the ancient weapons, one of which Princess Loren currently possesses. Does the world stand a chance of becoming overrun with Death Knights again? If we ignore the threat in Everburn, most definitely. It only took time for the world to be consumed by death, and we are giving Everburn plenty of it. Speaking of which, we should waste no more time speaking of history. Perhaps I have not impressed upon you the urgency of our matters. No more idle chatter. So, it really doesn't bother you? I'm sorry, what? My ears. I don't even see your ears. I mean my lineage, silly. Why doesn't it bother you that I'm a half-elf? Should it bother me? Well, yeah, you're supposed to hate half of me. Joking. Who says I don't? Just kidding. You're the only guy who can appreciate my jokes. I won't care where you're from if you can appreciate a good belch. Yes, that was a really good one yesterday. Nice and juicy. They laughed. Nothing's new with me. Amukiki says nothing. My axe is getting restless. Are you harmed? Did anyone else threaten you? Loren had been obsessing over Saren's safety since the attack in the elf forest. Once again, Princess, I am fine, but thank you. That was very uncalled for. I hope the elven government takes a long look at themselves for allowing that to happen. And then they arrest you? If Mirth had not been there, I don't know what I would have done. But she was there, and everything is all right. You may calm down now. Elves were supposed to be a gentle people. At least that is the air Mirth gives off. This most certainly was not gentle. Saren reached out and put a hand against her arm. Loren instantly quieted. It's over. Loren stewed for a moment until her breathing returned to normal. It is. I'm very flattered you let this get to you, but it's okay. Loren blinked and looked away. I will decide what I'm upset about, not you. Yes, ma'am. We are now teamed with a druid. I have never met one of her kind before. She is very interesting. And beautiful. Loren's mouth clamped shut as she gave him a look. Yes, that too. But can we trust her? I feel as if I can. She seems to be open and honest and almost harmless. Yet, with her magic, she is definitely not. I feel like she will be a helpful ally, especially since she has high connections with the elves. Yes, her position in the Forest Nation will help us pass through freely. However, we must be wary that she does not attempt to sway us with an elf agenda. We're not to be her tools. Do you really think she would do that? Use you, I mean? Loren was silent for a moment. Not particularly. I consider that option with everyone. It must be terrible to not trust anyone. Loren swallowed, blinked, and then looked away. We have great tasks ahead of us, convincing the Council of the Empire and the Elders of the Forest as well. Loren sighed with exasperation. Why can't this be simple? In the Citadel, everything is simple. Everything? You are strong or you are weak. You either know or you don't. You are worthy of honor or you are worthy of death. Simplicity is not always best. It is when it gets me my way. Of course. We should break camp soon. There is much to be done. Please, I need to be alone right now. Mirth ran up to Saren. He jumped, a bit startled. I am so sorry for what happened to you in the forest. Please do not think badly of the elves. It is a time of great loss for my people, and they are stressed over the war, and sometimes there are bad apples on the trees, and... It's all right. The Druid blinked a few times, still clutching his hands. Do you forgive the elves? Please say that you do. I have spoken with the elders, and you can expect no trouble from them. The elf responsible will be... Wait, listen to me. You saved me, as far as I'm concerned. I did protect myself against that elf, and I did kill him. None of it should have happened. I hold no ill will against the elves as a whole, and certainly not towards you. I'm relieved. Thank you. I'm so sorry that this had to happen at all. When the war is over, I look forward to a day when humans and elves can coexist peacefully. Me too. Could I have romanced her there? I think I missed that, but I'm not going through it again. I'm not comfortable with a dark witch in our camp. Many of us aren't, but Loren deemed her safe, so we will welcome her for now. Don't you feel it? The void she carries with her? It is cold, and I feel as though my energy is being sapped from me. Truly, I have felt nothing. Are you in pain? It is almost too small to detect, but... Keep your distance from her, then. But how can I? If we're to share the same battlefield, then our lives are in each other's hands. I have to trust her. Please tell me if you ever suspect anything. I'm sure Loren would like to know right away. Yes, I'm sorry for bothering you with this. Mirth seemed very upset with Chambera's presence. You are a druid? That's correct. I'm sorry, but what exactly is a druid? Oh, well, others usually call us forest sprites, even if that is not entirely true. I'm not particularly sure how to best describe my nature. I am not truly a sprite like the nymphs, but I am also born different from humans and elves. I feel as if I'm one with the forest, as if I am the forest, like I am her voice. But the term druid has been applied to anyone who studies and is capable of forest magic, and that is why my lineage is called. I know it's common to think of me as a magical creature born from a flower, but druids are similar to both humans and elves. I was born from my mother's womb, not a giant flower like a nymph. Let me try romance. Do druids often take non-druid mates? Mirth's cheeks began to redden. Oh, look. I'm not sure. I'm really not. There aren't many of us to judge that sort of habit. But I do know that I did not have a father, and neither did my mother. Druids just become. How? When? Whenever the forest deems. I know that sounds frightening, but it is a blessing. You seem to exist as if on an entirely different plane. No. Please don't think of me that way. I'm really not that different from you. I bleed and cry and laugh and love. She choked on the last word and looked away somberly. Then I think we are exactly alike. Mirth looked back up at him and smiled softly, a glimmer in her eye. Yes, I think so too. Mirth's affection increased. Maybe I can get them both up. You are called the Elder Druid. What does that mean? The elves are governed by a group of elders, but the forest is governed by the Elder Druid. That is a bit confusing, I'm sorry. Since the elves inhabit the forest, we coexist. It has been this way since the forest was just a single sapling. There are other druids in the forest, but I am the elder because my mother was before me. Do you hold any power over the elves? I would not say that I do, but they do listen to me carefully when I speak of matters important to the forest. They do not take more than they need, and the forest abides them. It is very symbiotic. Do you really feel pain when the forest is disturbed? Yes, oh yes. Is it bad? It depends on how much the forest hurts. When something dies or is damaged or out of balance, the forest cries. Cutting down a whole tree will hurt more than cutting off a single branch. The worst pain, even worse than fire, is the feel of a demon in her midst. Demons carry with them a void of life. They slowly kill everything around them. Having such a creature in the forest is beyond torture. So it is beyond pain. And that is why the Dark Elves were expelled. Yes, for the most part. Their actions have branded them exiles, but their blood kept them that way. But it's true that today's Dark Elves do not inflict as much pain as a demon itself. I cannot be sure, actually. Sometimes I am surprised when I am told that Dark Elves entered the forest. Other times I know immediately. I apologize if this is a very inappropriate question, but why do druids... Oh, this is Saren, sorry. I apologize if this is a very inappropriate question, but why do druids not wear clothes? Oh, this is very much a belief of mine, but the clothes that you and other cultures wear, I consider them very restrictive. Clothes are like cages, and often made from an animal. I do not believe such things should pertain to me. But the vegetation that you wear instead, wasn't that at the cost of a plant's life? Mirth smiled and held out her hand. It is me. A vine began to sprout from her palm, shocking Saren. Oh, wow, I had no idea. Mirth giggled. That always surprises people. You are not like most humans. Me? Really? Why? You just seem different. I'm not sure why. You just seem nicer. I don't want to upset Loren, but romance? You must be very used to my kind behaving a certain way. Yes, it's really unfortunate, but yes, it's not fair to you or to me. I wish I did not have such prejudices. Can you forgive me? Of course, I do. Mirth sighed in relief. This feeling, I expect to always feel tense, even angry when speaking to you. That is how I always feel when speaking to someone of your kind. But I don't feel that way with you. I feel like I can actually have a meaningful conversation with you, like I can relate to you and trust you. I feel... She shook her head. You really have changed my views on humankind. I really do mean that. That means a lot to me. I hope I can change your mind about humans completely. She could only smile for him. Mirth's affection increased. We should really focus on the task at hand, don't you agree? Now, does Loren have any new dialogue? No? Okay, how about Ray? It's rather boring when I haven't killed anything in a while. Chambera? The Dark Witch was standing alone by the campfire. Saren looked around, unsure if he should go speak to her. Chambera didn't seem like the most friendly of companions, and simply speaking with her seemed to irritate her, but if she became friends with someone, perhaps that would change. Chambera looked over her shoulder at him, sending cold chills through Saren, but she said nothing and turned back to the fire. After a few moments, Saren shook off his anxiety, cleared his throat, and walked up to her. Chambera. Get a good look? Huh? Don't be coy. I'm aware I have an attractive rear end. Saren gagged, realizing she thought he was oogling her from behind. No, I wasn't, I swear. Really? What a shame. You missed your chance, and I doubt you will have another one. Now tell me why you're really here, then. I wanted to get to know more about you. Chambera stared at him blankly. Saren cleared his throat again. For instance, I wanted to know more about death magic, like... Chambera suddenly yawned. That topic is boring. You certainly are a disappointing one, aren't you? Boring? Yes, it's such a mundane business. Bones, blood, and sacrifices. Standard affair. Sacrifices? Oh, don't get your underlining in a knot. It's mostly just small animals. Chambera's eyes flicked across Saren's body. Mostly. Was she thinking about sacrificing him? Joking. That's a funny joke, Chammy. Haha, yes, joke. Chammy, call me that again and you'll see how much of a joke it was. Duly noted. Good thing Loren didn't hear you with her no sense of humor. She likes to decapitate things. I know. That is precisely why I like her. I have a small question for you. Really? Please, go on. Why are you still here? I'm sorry? Why haven't you run away yet? Nothing is keeping you here. You could run off right now. Why would I do that? Because you're a slave? It had been so long since he considered himself a servant to Loren. She had treated him more kindly than any other Amazon and gave him extensive freedom and trust. I am loyal to my princess, and she needs me by her side. What do you think will happen when she doesn't need you anymore? When this war is over and you both go traipsing back to your castle, who's going to go back to cleaning the chamber pots? You? Or worse, she'll forget your corpse among the hills, and only sometimes will she stop briefly and wonder if someone is missing. That's all you really mean to her. You are and always will be a slave. Saren's teeth were clenched shut from the horrible tale that she wove. Romance? Really? Let's go for it. Saren's thoughts drifted away to a life outside of slavery, but it was difficult to imagine. I only know how to live as a servant in the Citadel. If I had my freedom, where would I go? What would I do? Anything you want. That's the perk. You seem to know a lot about it. Maybe I can live with you. Let's not romance too many girls here. I don't think we'll be romancing Chambera. Let's see what Forceful does. How dare you suggest I abandon my mistress? That sort of treachery is... No. Joking. Hey, I'd rather be an alive slave than a dead free man. How would you instantly die? Oh, Loren will definitely find me and kill me. There's no doubts about that. I would have been out of here in a heartbeat. Never mind that, what you think. How about we focus on the task at hand? Chambera sighed. I'm not in the mood. Okay. Sauzer's quest. Gain a new party member. Wait, I didn't want to do that. Let's try this again. Joking. Okay. Affection. Let's see. Do we have any gear? Standard short sword. Raven's bandana. Cloth armor. It's got good damage, 2 magic, 2 attack, 6 defense, 1 speed. I can scroll up with my wheel to go backwards. That's crazy. I had no idea. Karen doesn't have magic. Mirth is wearing armor. And a staff of rocks, earth damage, and a cloth cap. I don't know if I'm going to use her, though. What is her magical skill? Healing. And earth damage for caster's base attack, which is not that high. Well, it's okay, actually. Her magic is crazy. Yeah, 27 will. And she can learn more magic damage. Maybe replace Draco with her. Draco's attack is 33, 1 less, but 2 better magic. But a 300% base attack. That's why his magic is so powerful. Ours is only 100%. So we'd have to replace, what's this? Oh. We'd have to replace someone else. Cleanse evil, help Saucer defeat the undead in the Tomb of Twilight, convince Ashtran, convince the elders. Okay. I guess I can wear the red. Give me 2 attack, 2 magic, 5 damage, 2 speed, resist slow, and -1 threshold. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and put on Raven's bandana. And see if someone can use the leather hat or whatever. Earth? No. +2 defense, -1 speed. Yeah, I guess. Wait, the padded cap has all that? No. Oh, no. Just that's what he's got in general. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Let's see, where will we head? Wonder if we could do the Tomb of Twilight now. Lothark, there was nothing to do, right? Yeah, we have to get asked his help. Let's do some shopping, maybe. Light armors and jewelry. We can still buy some jewelry. Necklace of the Quick, plus 10 speed. Ring of Accuracy, plus 10% critical hit. Berserker's Necklace, Burning and Frozen Resist, plus 2 SP regen. Sandals of Stamina, plus 2 SP regen. Necklace of the Quick. We can probably replace the Polymesho with Mirth. So we should get Mirth some stuff here. Pants of Flames. Maybe. Ring of Speed. Another Raven's Bandana? Oh snap, that's almost worth buying for her. Let's go ahead and buy that. Equip directly. Sell that. Necklace of Strength. Ring of Earth Resist, Water Resist, Ring of Defense. Dark Resist, Air Resist, Fire Resist, Golem's Necklace. Shattered, immune but tired is weak. Necklace of Sky. Same exact thing. Enchanted Druid Cloak. Attack 2, Magic 2, Speed 1. Sure, equip that directly. Get rid of the Cloth Shawl. We can't afford anything now. We can afford maybe Pants of Flames or the Ring of Speed. Let's go Ring of Speed. We have 54 left. Oh, we still have Emerald, 2 Aquamarine, and 2 Amethysts. So now we have 274. Let's continue. Oh, there's staves. Oh, dang, I want that for her. We're not going to have any way to get it, though. Staff of Firestorm. I wish we had more money. That would be so sick to get. Maybe we can sell something on, like... How much would we need? 274 and it's 388, so we need 100. I don't want to go too far into selling other stuff. Tower Shield's worth 200. Maybe we can unequip the Tower Shield and sell it. How much? For 100? To help Mirth? Yeah, but that's still not enough. We need something like... Mirth has to sell her current Staff of Rocks. Worth 100. Let's unequip that. Let's go ahead and sell that for 50. And buy Staff Inferno or Staff of Legends. Each is plus 10 damage, plus 8 magic, plus 1 HP regen, plus 2 SP regen. This is fire, this is dark. This has higher critical hit, but it's dark. I should probably get the fire staff for her. Equip directly, nice. Now she's wicked good. Alright, let's leave. Let's go ahead and guard a merchant caravan. Let's get Mirth in there for our Polymesho. I think that's going to be my team. Let's see how it goes. We're already feeling stronger. Fatality? Nope. Bong bong. Weakened him. Tangling weeds. Sure. Slowed. Oh, that's going to be super appreciated. That's going to be wicked. Then we've still got Draco's ridiculousness. 300% attack. Oh, this game is so good, man. I'm loving it. I wish it were even larger than it is. Like, it's crazy. It's probably a 30-hour game maybe or more for me. I wish it was like 80 hours and just ridiculous, because it is so ridiculous already. So many cool features and stuff. Not getting any lag here, which is cool. Amethyst and leather shawl, 74 gold. Pretty nice XP, actually. But we're quite a bit away, except for Draco and maybe Mirth. She's our lowest level at 6. We got more popular in Lothark. Let's see, what was Horus again? There's no way to... Yeah, same stuff. Their shop here is to find a bit of everything. I don't even know where you'd find a tower shield, but I haven't seen one of those yet. Necklace of speed for Mirth. Sure. 56. Could you use the cloth shawl? No. Alright. So those at a later date. Tasks here. Root out corrupt militia. Let's see if we can do that. How long have we been playing? I don't think it's been that long. 32 minutes, pretty long. Let's try to root out corrupt militia. Might be too hard for us. Maybe not. 3 water mages. Bandits and brigands. Let's go with entangling weeds and kill one. Go ahead and light a smoke. Slowed. Karen girl. Looks like we'll be able to get a quick 5 fame here. This doesn't seem too hard unless the water mages really rip into us. Frozen. Produces... I haven't seen Frozen yet, and they're both doing it. Let's see what Mirth is staggered. He's confused. Confused reduces target's magic value by 25%. Frozen reduces target's speed by 20%. Lowers water resist and inflicts 22 HP damage each turn. Wow. That is wicked bad, but we can fire them. This is going to be a little tougher than we expected. Let's go ahead and oh, no mercy. Oh wait, she can rally. Oh, but doesn't work on Frozen, unfortunately. Dang, no mercy. Bong. Oh, it hit for 40? That's weird. See, we're slowed and stuff. This should maybe kill 2 of them. Almost. A tough little fight, but... Oh, they're being protected. The water mages act again. Oh. We might not win this. Down goes Ray. the water mages. Oh, killed him. Stand aside. Kill a water mage.
Learn from this.
Nice. Wow. Karen with the clutch kill. Should get some good XP for that. 3 potions, minor healing, 128 gold. Little XP. But mainly 5 fame. Let's go see what the shop can offer now. 184 gold. Standard war axe, club rapture. Ray can use a club? No. Redwood bow. Ooh. Speed -2 though. But 2 damage, 2 attack, and 1% crit. Speed -4 with the flail. Let's think defensively. Defense +5. Sandals of the Mercenary. Damage +7. And resist weaken. She can't wear them. Karen can, but it really knocks down her defense and stuff, right? Works for me. We don't have the money for those, though. So I sell the leather shawl. And the amethyst. We have 246. Buckler of rocks. Ray could potentially use that. No. Leather armor Kojak. Magic +1. Shield of the strong. Weaken resist. Necklace of strength, which does nothing. Magic vest of the damned. Chain boots of rocks. Necklace of speed. Ring of accuracy we can't touch. I'd like to get that. Let's just leave the shop and maybe route out another one. Let's go ahead and save. Route out some more corrupt militia. This one's going to be beyond us, I think. 3 fire mages and 3 brigands, yeah. I mean, I'll try, but it does not look good. Unless we slow them considerably. Slowed, killed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not using her focus ability much. Fire mage with fire damage. They're burning. More fire damage. Oh, dang. Draco goes down completely. Yeah, this is pretty much all but over. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Not looking good. Once they start the fire damage on the front row. Dang, they're getting so many turns. Saren's so slow. Let's get you who can heal. You pop a shot. I should have killed the brigand, maybe. Dang. Down goes Loren. Oh, snap. At least get a kill. 2 of them down, but 2 of ours down and 3 down. Dang. Okay, you get a shot so you can heal everybody very nicely. That'll help for a turn or two, maybe. Down goes Ray. Saren, restore Draco. I do care. Kill. We're done for. Those fire mages are too fast. Dang. Would that help? No. Dead. Oh. As soon as they get a fire spell off, yeah. Pretty tough. Let's defend the farms for easy money. And then I'll wrap it up.
Stand aside.
Weird that his regular attack does more than his headshot and stuff. That's weird. Fairly simple battle. Nice magic bolt she possesses. Alright, easy win. 66 gold, a little tiny bit of gold of XP. We're now 10. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed episode 13. I hope you're enjoying the LP, and I hope you join me for more. That's a lot of hope, but I feel good about it. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate each and every view I get. Much love, peace, and joy. Hope you experience all that and more. Take care, and hopefully see you guys in the next one, where we will tackle maybe some of the crypts or something along those lines. So see you guys then. Bye-bye.